And everyone, I am actually, good morning, everyone. I'm actually in the British pound dollar, um, and I'm trading it with the binary option. My strike price is 1.3118, and I'm expecting it to go above this area. We'll wait and see if that actually happens. Now, my expiration is 7 a.m. You can see that down here. And I've been in this trade just a few minutes. I haven't been in it long, so we'll see what happens. There's just about an hour left in this binary. Let me see what time I got into it. Okay, I got into it about 11 minutes ago. And I've just started doing the YouTube live videos. So I'm not trading a lot of contracts in case something goes wrong. And we're just going to watch and see how this plays out. You can see, and this is one of my favorite patterns to trade, regardless of whether it's a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart. You can actually see that as price was making higher highs, the stochastics was making lower highs. And that is your divergence signal. Now, what I would like to see is that it closes above this area and we do not get any bearish bars forming after it closes above this area. You can also see on the volume indicator that on this last bar, which was here, the buyer stepped in and bought that. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. And I would like this to go up to 31.28, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, one of the cool things about trading binary options, and the reason I love it, is because you can see here my risk was only $24.50 per contract. Now, if you're trading, I mean, that's phenomenal. It really is. You're actually able to participate with a limited risk environment. You can see I've almost made a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Again, I want it to go up to 31.28. Will it? We'll have to wait and see. Even though you have the stochastics overbought over here, I'm paying more attention to this one over here. It's a little bit slower. It is smooth. Now, that simply means that, sometimes this one is right and sometimes I can stay with it longer by using this one. Now, the disadvantage of trading the 5-minute chart is I really don't have a chart to go down to unless I use the 1 minute, which I generally do not use. I do want to see the current bar go higher. Again, I would love to target the 31.28 area. Now, remember, if you're trading a 2-hour binary using a 5-minute chart, well, in this case, I have about an hour left. So that's basically 12 bars. If you have any questions, if you type them up into the chat, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Markets have been pretty active this morning off of some market reports that came out during Europe. I really want to see the bullish bars continue. And the one thing that a lot of people do not realize is that in this example, I entered with a risk of $24.50. So it was down here when I entered. It was just above. I think it was after this bar. So if price makes it up to here, then I automatically know I have a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Okay. And that's simply because it did move up. And I'm probably going to exit this because the stochastics here is turning. So I'm going to go ahead and exit the trade. And we'll sell it at 48.50. But again, I mean, that was a 15-minute trade off of hidden divergence, and you were able to make a little over a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And the reason that I exited is anytime you're above 80, especially if you're above 80 over here, it will typically reverse on you. So I just went ahead and exited the position. Okay. Does anyone have any questions this morning? And when it reverses, it's typically pretty quick. So your job as a trader is really just to take profits. Okay. And again, that was a 10 or 15-minute trade. It was a very quick trade. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll be back later today.